Why I lost 75 pounds in 5 months at the age of 48 years and became stronger. Hi there, this is Rodney Bourne. Welcome to my page, welcome to my life. I am also the founder of a business called Selling Easier, where we specialize in helping business owners with strategies and techniques to get more clients, to get more sales, to get more profits, so that they can have the income to take care of their family and also to live the lifestyle that they desire. From time to time, I like to jump on my page and I like to share information that I think is practical based on my own experience, that I believe that can help inspire or motivate some self-employed person or just any other individual that could benefit from some practical encouragement. Today's topic, guys, is more of a personal set of valuable content that I want to share, because lately I've been sharing in my stories, in my reels, I've been sharing information about my personal training that I'm doing in the gym, my walking that I'm doing on the road. Pretty much I'm sharing some of the things I do on a daily basis that I've been actually doing consistently for the last year, and how it has helped me to transform the quality of my life, the quality of my health. And so because I see the benefit that it has for me, and people have been asking me more and more about what it is exactly that I do that allow me to benefit and improve my health, and lost a lot of weight and look so different and so energized and stuff like that. So I just said, guys, I'm going to share some information. Now remember, I am not a weight loss expert. I am not a health expert. You'll have to go to a health expert or a weight loss expert if that is professional stuff that you're looking for. I'm just here sharing my own journey, my own experience, and I hope that you can take away some value from it. So again, today's topic is why I, Rodney Bourne, lost 75 pounds in 5 months at the age of 48 years old and became stronger and full of energy. That's what I'm going to share today. And guys, to really make this a more structured conversation, I'm going to be talking about why I did it. I'm going to be talking about how I did it. And then I'm going to be talking about what exactly did I do. Of course, there's some areas I wouldn't go into full detail so I can save some time because I have a busy schedule, but I will try to give you an outline of some principles and some practical stuff that I'm sure it can get you on the path, if you're not on the path, to creating a better you. Okay, or to look for the information to start creating a better you, or if you're doing something already, to keep going and not give up. So why, guys? Why? I've always been a person that did some kind of sport. When I was much younger, I was very much into basketball. I was pretty good at it in Barbados. I was one of the top basketball players in Barbados, for those that know me, that might have seen this video. And I was in really, really good physical shape. Of course, I got into business. I wasn't playing basketball anymore. I came to the beautiful island of Curacao. I concentrated so much on business that I didn't take time to do any kind of physical activity or to even watch my nutrition or my resting. All I was thinking about was building my business, making my money, and being able to take care of my family. And that is pretty much what I did for about 22 years. That's all I did. And while you're making money on the island, people will invite you to happy hour or you will go out to eat. And all I did, guys, was get some sleep, not the best amount of sleep. I would eat whatever. I eat from the trucks, I eat in restaurants, I eat everything. You know, I just love to eat. I love to eat good food though. I would have my drinks from time to time, nothing to get drunk, but food that was full of excess calories, foods that I was allergic to, that I didn't know. So I just thought I was just enjoying life. However, a year ago, I visited my mom in the beautiful country of the United States of America. And while I was there, she came to me and she said, wow, Rodney, I'm so happy to see you. It's so many years I haven't seen you, but Rodney, you have to do something about your weight. She was very, very worried about my weight. Okay? She was really worried. She was so worried that I was there for almost 3 months, and every day my mom will tell me something about my weight. And you know, when your mom that you love so dearly starts to tell you stuff about your weight, then you know you're in a serious, serious predicament. Also, when I came back from the States and I went to have a checkup with my doctor, he told me, Rodney, your blood pressure is sky high. Your cholesterol is sky high. It's in a dangerous level. Already for some years before that, I was taking medication. And this time I see that I will have to keep taking medication, maybe for the rest of my life. That's how bad it was. I was suffering for quite some years already from anxieties, panic attacks. Sometimes I would feel like I would die. That's how serious it was. I started to do some walking and stuff, but still, if you're walking, but you're not eating right, you walk and you burn a few calories and you come home and you eat 5 times more than what you burn, then it's almost like you did nothing. I also saw that there were times when I was walking that I couldn't even breathe properly. And that scared me, which makes my panic attacks get worse. I started to feel that my knees would hurt, my back would hurt. If I'm walking, if I'm standing too long. Not to mention my clothing. You know, every year you find that your clothing is getting bigger. Your 1X, as years go on, your 1X became a 2X. Then a 3X. You see your waist go all the way up to 42. You go to, I remember there were some stores I would go to, and from the time I entered the store, you could see the salesperson do like this. Not that they wanted to insult me, but they're like, sir, we don't, thank you for visiting and everything, but sir, we don't have your size. And after a while, it also started to bother me. Because I realized that, hey, they have all these nice clothes. You walk by, you see them in the showcase, but none of them could fit you. And then you start to think back about when you were younger. How nice you used to look in your clothes. The compliments you used to get when people see you in your nice clothes. And now all of a sudden, you can no longer wear the clothes that you like because they don't have your size. Not to mention, sometimes I would sit, I couldn't even take off my own shoes properly without my stomach pressing down on my legs. If I have on a belt, sometimes I could feel my belly pressing down on the belt and it hurt. Those were some of the serious physical things I was going through. To take off my shoes was like a science project. And you know, at times you've been so overweight for so long that you deny it and you fall into denial and you act as if everything is okay. When in reality, your results from the lab shows that everything is not okay. Your blood pressure is high. Cholesterol is high. You're almost pre-diabetic. You're taking medication that make your head spin. You're having panic attacks, having anxiety. It's a dangerous thing. So when I came back, I remember I did a prayer, and then afterwards I said, you know what? It's time to make a change, man. And I'm a person, if you guys ever watch my videos or any of you that ever know me, I love to encourage other people. Okay, I did motivational speaking for many companies and everything. I love to motivate people, but then I realized that there was a big mistake I was making. I was spending my time trying to take care of everybody else, but there was somebody that also needed some attention that I didn't put enough attention to. And that person was Rodney Bourne. That person was me. I didn't take enough time to work on myself. I let myself go while spending a lot of my time trying to help other people. I help other people with their businesses. I help a lot of them. Those that watch this video that know me, I help a lot of them with developing a good mindset, confidence, skills, to build their businesses, to grow their businesses, to change their life. But I was so busy taking care of everybody else that I forget to take care of myself. And as a result, it put me in a serious health situation, serious emotional situation that affect me not only spiritually, health-wise, family-wise, financially, and also robbed me of joy and fun. And so when I sat and I looked at the whole thing, I said, you know what? Okay, it's time to create a plan to create a better you. And so that is why I decided to start my weight loss transformation journey. Okay, I started to say, you know what, Rodney? You need to start finding your joy according to your own actions. And the only body that is holding you back from creating a better you is you. But I realized that if I keep on doing what I was doing, I will keep getting the same results. So I needed to get on a different program, a different plan. I needed to get a different set of information if I wanted to get a different type of result. And fortunately for me, now I'm going to explain you how I did it. Fortunately for me, I have a client, and this client, I visited the client, and the client had told me like 2 years before, hey, my husband is into fitness, he's into bodybuilding, and he knows about nutrition because he used it when he's going to compete. He's into bodybuilding, he's into nutrition, he's a trainer for more than 28 years, and my husband can help you to, lose weight and get into the best shape of your life. To be honest with you, when she told me that, I didn't really believe her. Because remember, when you have 22 years struggling and failing and trying and failing, after a while you get frustrated, you get discouraged. Maybe you start, trying to eat properly for a few days, a few weeks, maybe a month most, and then afterwards, as you start cheating on the meals again, you stop exercising, you get frustrated, and you keep going on a yo-yo roller coaster thing. So I did it for 20-something years. But this time, it was more for me of a life and death situation. I was like, Rodney, you definitely got to do something or your life is going to get cut short unnecessarily. So I remember that day I went to do coaching by this client and to help her with her business, and she's doing very, very well. And her husband had just came back from a bodybuilding competition abroad. And she said, hey, let me introduce you to my husband. And so she introduced me to her husband. And when the guy came in, I was like, wow, bro, you're in good shape. He's like, yeah, I've been working at it for a long time. He said, how you doing? I heard that you're helping my wife with her business, and the business is improving. Thank you very much, for your patience and your time. And then right there, the wife said to him, hey, listen, Rodney wants to get in shape. He wants to lose weight. Can you help him? And this trainer is very, very particular. He's a very serious guy, very nice guy, very serious guy. But he likes to work with people that are serious, that have the desire, that have discipline. And so he said to me, he said, look, if you really want to lose weight, I can help you. So I looked at him. I got up from the chair. He saw my belly. He looked at me and he smiled. And I said, why are you smiling? He said, because, yeah, it's possible. And I said to him, okay, so what do I need to do? He said, okay, let me check my schedule and I'll let you know. And so now I'm going to explain some of the hows. So when I called him, he said, look, my schedule is very, very busy. If you can meet me at the gym at this time, on these days, I can start training you. However, there's some things that I need you to do. And guys, like I'm saying, I'm sharing my how, what worked for me that allowed me to lose 75 pounds in 5 months and still stay strong without having any flab or anything. Okay? Again, this is what worked for me. I'm not saying it's going to work for you if you want to try. I'm just saying what worked for me. So he said to me, Rodney, I need you to go to a medical center and I need you to check your blood type. Go and check your blood. See the situation with your blood. So I went and do a blood test to find out what was my blood type. When he saw my blood type, he said, okay, there's a type of nutrition that can work with your blood type. And he said, I tried many other things in the past when I was bodybuilding, but he said even him, he got sick one time because he found that he was allergic to certain foods. And he said, Rodney, maybe you're trying hard, you're walking, you're doing all those things, but maybe you're using foods that get into your bloodstream and you are allergic to these foods. And because you are allergic to these foods, it doesn't matter how hard you train, your metabolism is so slow that you will find that you're not burning the calories you're supposed to burn and you're not building the muscle that you need to build. So we need to check that. So I found out my blood type. I told him what my blood type was. And what he did, he created a meal plan that was at a calorie deficit, meaning that was less calories than my maintenance. And so I needed to eat these meals during the day. And I had to make sure that I have these meals with ingredients that was good for my blood type. And again, at first, guys, I had never done this, so I was doubtful. And I tried it. And I can tell you the first week, I lost 2.5 kilos. But remember, I was overweight, so that could be water, but some of it was fat. At the end of the month, I lost 7.5 kilos. So you can say close to 15 pounds or so in the first month. I had never, ever in my life experienced that. Okay? Of course, he started to help me to do some strength training. So he created a strength training program. And I had to do cardio in the morning for like 30 minutes on an empty stomach. And that's what I did. And then I would go to the gym afterwards. After I had my breakfast, I go to the gym. I arranged my schedule like that. I go to the gym. And then we train different body parts. And what he would do is train with a lot of high repetition to allow me to burn a lot more calories. Okay? And that is pretty much how he did it. He also let me know about the importance of rest, because I wasn't sleeping well. I had so many years of not also affecting my hormones. And so I had to learn how to have a particular time to sleep so I can get at least 6 to 8 hours of good rest. And so, guys, that is how we did it. We put together a plan. And so what I did, I wrote down in my agenda, or you can say my agenda, yes, my notebook. I put, what is my goal? I wanted to lose 75 pounds in 5 months. I broke it down into how much pounds I would need to lose per month, per week, okay? Even per day. That's how meticulous I was. I also bought a scale so I can stand on the scale. I also did... I bought a weight scale to measure my food, okay? And so I would measure my meals. Because there are times that you look at your food and you think you have 50 grams of carbs, and instead of 50 grams, it's 100 grams. Because your eyes can't really tell the difference. Okay, so I measure my food. I measure my carbs. I measure my protein. And the vegetables I didn't really measure because they didn't have much calories in it. Okay, so that was for part of my nutrition. So I set a goal. I put a deadline. I already had the plan. What about obstacles? I started to realize that I had some obstacles. What were some of the obstacles? Some of the obstacles, guys, was actually sticking to the plan. Meaning that it's so easy to eat junk food or to cheat meals. So what I did is I bought all the food that I needed to eat, all the protein, the fish, the meat, the vegetables, and what I would do what we call a meal prep. So what I did is that I prepared my meals in advance, because I found that whenever I'm working or whatever and I am hungry, if I don't have my food right there with me, I'm going to eat something else that I'm not supposed to eat. Okay? I wasn't very good at controlling my emotions with food. So one of the things that I did was I would prepare my meals for the day. Okay? And so when I get up in the morning, I have an air fryer. I would prepare all my protein meats that I need to prepare. I would pack them. I bought some containers. So let's say, for example, if I eat 4 meals a day, I would have my meals packed in the containers, right? My protein that I measured, my carbs that I measured with my vegetables, and my water. I drink only water. And I would pack those meals. So even when I was going to clients, I will tell clients, listen, please forgive me, but every 3 hours, I need to eat. Okay? Don't take me the wrong way. Like, no, Rodney's no problem. And so what I would do is every 3 hours, guys, I would eat until those 4 meals were over. And that's what I did. So I took my meals with me. I packed them in containers. I put them in a bag. Until today, guys, I pack my meals. And the reason why I do that was to avoid the obstacle of me going someplace and I'm hungry and I don't have my food, the correct food at the correct amount of calories for me to eat, and then I go buy something that I'm not supposed to buy, and I eat something I'm not supposed to eat that has in all the wrong foods or stuff that I'm allergic to that might make me sick and slow up my metabolism. To avoid all of that, guys, I took my meals with me and I eat my meals. Okay? Now, for some of you will be wondering, okay, but that's really strict. Well, you have to make a choice. I could have continued doing what I was doing and my arteries get blocked and I catch a heart attack, or I get an attack of the brain and I die. That's how serious it was. Okay? So instead of, it's either your life or discipline. Right? It's either the pain of losing your life or getting crippled, or the challenge of eating the right meals on time with the right amount of calories and with the right amount of rest during the day and the right exercise for each body part. I went strict, super disciplined. What was very nice, guys, I can tell you this, is that my trainer is a very reasonable person. He said, Rodney, once a month, you can have a cheat meal. And even that, he taught me how to eat a cheat meal the right way. And so I had my cheat meals. It was something to look forward to. Okay, I mean, I can go to the fine restaurant and I knew exactly what to order. So it didn't feel like if I was only dieting, and when you go with your family that you wouldn't be able to eat something and have fun. Okay? Now there's one thing you need to know for you that might hear this and say, but how you can do that? That's so strict. One thing you need to know is that the food that I had chosen from the list for my blood type, there was a whole list of all the meats, all the fish, and all the carbs. And all the vegetables and stuff like that. So what I would do is only choose the foods that I like eating. Okay? So I never really felt like I was on a diet. Okay? In the past, I used to feel like I'm on a diet because I can't eat this and I can't eat that, and then I'm eating stuff that I don't like. So what have kept me on it, guys, till today, this is now 1 year and 1 month, is because I only eat foods that I like. For example, I eat salmon. Love salmon. I love salmon. I eat mahi fish. I eat beef steak. I can have even a rib eye. I can have lamb. You see? So this is to give you an idea. Carbs, I eat sweet potato. I eat basmati rice. I eat yams, quinoa, vegetables, romaine lettuce, green beans, broccoli, cauliflower, etc. So, but these are things that I like to eat that fit my blood type. And so I never felt one day that I was on a diet. And that's how I was able to stick with it. So how did I really go about this was, guys, I found a coach. I would say even a mentor, because this guy, he lived the lifestyle for 28 years. So he was a good example for me to see. I saw him every day in the gym. He would take his meals with him and he would eat his meals on time. And so because I saw his example, all I needed to do was follow the success path. Okay? And by following the success path according to my plan that he created for me, eating the foods that I like at the time that they were supposed to be eaten, at the amount of calorie deficit that they were supposed to be at, that is how I consistently, guys, lose the weight I was supposed to lose every single week, every single month for 5 months. And now this is 1 year and 1 month that I've been able to maintain the weight loss. There were people very close to me that thought that, oh, you're going to get back fat again. I'm telling you guys right here in this video, that ain't going to happen ever. Not in this life. Because the pain of being overweight, the pain of feeling sick most of the time, the pain of having anxieties, the pain of having lower energy is too much compared to the joy of feeling fit and strong and full of energy. And not to mention, your clothes fit better. You even get compliments. Not I'm really looking for them, but you get compliments. People see you and they're like, wow, Rodney, that's you? You look so different. One person saw me, they said, man, you look like 10 years longer, 10 years younger. I said, bro, if you think I look 10 years younger, you have to, if you know how I feel like 16 years old again. So what, guys, what should a person do after hearing this video? The what is very simple. Once you have the plan, follow it. Follow it. That's all I did, guys. I followed the plan. My trainer till today was in the gym working out. Maybe you guys saw my workout where I was doing pull-ups. I remember when I first went to the gym, guys, I couldn't even do a pull-up. I couldn't do a push-up. That's how weak my muscles were. I couldn't do a push-up. I couldn't do a pull-up. I couldn't do a sit-up. He had to help me. I felt so embarrassed. You know, sometimes I don't want to go to the gym because I think people are going to look at me and laugh at me. You're so fat. Your belly's so big. You're so weak. That's how much being overweight, being out of shape can work on your self-esteem. And guys, I'm a pretty positive guy. But it took a toll on my health and also on my emotional well-being. But that was a year and 1 month ago. That is in the past. And so the way to fix the past or your present situation that you don't like, guys, is first admit that you have an area of your life that you need to improve. Find someone, guys, that have solved that problem before. If that person can give you advice or come up with a plan, create the plan, and then what you do, you follow the plan. You take massive action. And of course, along the way, you're going to measure the results and you're going to make improvements. I can tell you for a fact that I eat a lot more food now than I used to eat before, because my muscles have gotten bigger, I've gotten stronger, and so I eat a lot more. and I'm still maintaining a very, very lean physique. I'm much stronger. I can do much more reps. I can do much longer cardio. I can go up hills, come down hills. I can do, this is not to brag, please, so don't get me wrong, right? I went from doing 1 push-up, I can do 50 push-ups straight. I can do 3 sets of pull-ups of 10. I did different angles. Maybe some of you saw the video that I posted me doing pull-ups with my head going over the bar. I'm pretty strong right now. And I'm really proud of myself, okay? Because it wasn't easy. So I'm not sharing this to impress you, but I just want to impress upon you what is possible if you start with your why. Find out why you want to make that change in any area of your life. Okay? Whether it is with your fitness, your relationships, your finances, your fun, your faith. All I know is that once you find your why, it has to be something that really can move you. Then you go for the how. Find a mentor. Find somebody that have done it. Create the plan. And then what you do is just do it. If you hear most of my videos, I just say, just do it. Let's do it. That's something I keep saying all the time. Let's do it. Just do it. Never give up. Just adjust and adapt. But you keep grinding. One more step. One more rep. One more try towards the goal until you reach it. So I just wanted to share this with you guys so that if anytime you look on my page or you see me anywhere and you know me from before as this really overweight guy and you see me looking a lot slimmer and a lot more fit, and you've watched this video, now you understand the story, the facts behind my transformation. And I'm sharing this information to encourage any person that want to make changes, guys. I'm 48 years old. You're never too old to start getting better. I know sometimes we think that, I'm getting too old now. I remember many of the guys that I know that I would meet, people that I would meet and tell me, yeah, boy, it's like when I get to the age 40, my life is going downhill. That is mindset. That is the wrong mindset, guys. Do we all have problems? Yes. Will we be able to solve all of them? No. But can we do our best to try to solve as much of them as possible? Yes. And there's a saying, nothing beats a failure but effort, a try. And as long as you're trying, right, you're making an effort, celebrate the effort until you get to the result. Just celebrating the effort alone means that you're moving in the right direction. That's going to build your self-esteem. That's going to give you a measurement to keep analyzing and improving. So I hope that this video today serves as an encouragement. Now you know why I lost 75 pounds in 5 months at the age of 48 and became stronger. I hope that one day if I meet one of you persons that watch this video, you too will share a story with me of how you too, at whatever age you're at, have been able to make a positive change in your life. Continue to live the life you love the life you live, love, laugh, and learn. And if possible, leave a positive legacy. This was Rodney Bourne here. Please share the video with anyone that you think can benefit from it. Take care and success.